Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Says my connection's unstable. I'm using hotspot, so bear with me. I just did this video live stream. However, it didn't work. So I'm going to do it over. So welcome to Goddess-of-Love Healings. That's my business name. And this video is to show you how I healed my own divine feminine and masculine energies within myself, which brought me not only healing in my own relationships, but other relationships I attracted. Okay. So I have notes, and this sucks because I just did this video, but I'm going to do it again. All right. So welcome to Goddess-of-Love Healings, wherever you are in the world. I don't know why my chat says it's disconnected. Just a second. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Why is it? Give me a second. I hope you can hear me. I'm praying that you can hear me. We need to fix this chat. Let's see. Someone comes on. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, it says please wait while we try to connect you. Anyways, let's see. So yeah, okay. How I first become aware of I had distorted perception around masculine and feminine, creating this patterns and habits and belief systems that kept repeating themselves. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm not doing another one. So yeah, I was in this loop and pattern of, attracting, let's say, around love, relationships that were abusive and very toxic in energy. So in this video, I'm going to talk about energy. You'll hear me mention God, universe, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit. I am a spiritual entrepreneur. My business is based in a spiritual, unconventional way. And I'm here as a way shower to show you how I did what I did to heal my own mind, my mental, let's call it lack mentality. So it wasn't a lack of love or a lack of opportunities or a lack of resources or whatnot. So whatever you relate to, work, love, career, family, your health, your current situation, whatever your current energy and environment is what energy you are going to attract. All right. And this means the self. So I brought my shirt, love yourself, know yourself, help yourself, be yourself, trust yourself. And that's what I needed to do. And it wasn't that I was broken, first and foremost. it was just a distorted perception. And once you tweak this perception within yourself, your whole life changes, okay, like magic. And I had to show you how to do that. So as we all know, in the world, we're perceiving a lot of fear-based energies, and this is created by our minds as a collective. And it is totally up to you if you approach what you're seeing out there in the physical, like on the news, with fear, then you're going to receive that fear in your environment or whatever your situation is. So, wow, I'm like, I just did this video. So I love showing up. I love being here and sharing my experiences. So how I realized that I thought I was broken. Okay. I am going to be honest. I thought I was broken. It was really just a perceived self-image since I was a child, and it came from my inner child wounds. Okay. And we all have them. I'm not alone. I know that. And that's why I get to show up here today and show others. So yeah, we have 3 brains, okay, which equals 1. So the first one that you learn from, you're a sponge. From the time you entered into the physical world, you took on habits, beliefs, and patterns, like our media and stuff like that. Anyway, at first became aware that I was creating these relationships that were really based on my inner child wound. So I don't know about you. I don't know who this is for, but I'm here to connect with you on a soul essence, not just a human experience. So both, okay? So whatever you're experiencing right now is being controlled by your subconscious beliefs, habits, and patterns of what you soaked up like a sponge, and you made them into your own self-image, your own belief, okay? And you weren't aware that you had other options, and neither were your parents or whoever raised you or whoever you learned from. Anyways, what the world needs right now is to know that the marriage that once was didn't work. It didn't work then, and it's not going to work now, because the energies are lifting, the vibrations of the planet are healing and vibing differently. And you might be resonating to that. Unable to connect to chat again. All right. Well, I'm not going to worry about that. So yeah, we're all raising our vibrations, and things are starting to fall apart. And what I mean by fall apart means it's being done for you, not to you. So I have created my business on a spiritual vibration of authenticity, integrity, and grace, because I didn't care to set specific boundaries in relationships, and I learned that that was unhealthy and toxic and karmic. Okay, and what I mean by karmic was, once I had my spiritual awakening and these epiphanies and synchronicities that kept repeating themselves, were to show me that this is no longer for you. This contract has ended, whether it's a relationship with work, love, life, or your love life, career, your finances, whatever. So right now on the planet, we're all faced with this scarcity and this fear around not having enough money, what I want to show you and tell you first and foremost is you are very powerful as a soul essence. And if you're only focused on the physical part of your being here and not experiencing the soul essence in the human experience, then this is why things are changing. Okay, so your higher self, your soul essence, your God, feminine and masculine energy wants to perfectly align perfectly your life and all your experiences for your lessons and your blessings. Okay, so I took my current relationship, I took my past relationships with not understanding that how I carried so much emotional damage and mental damage, that I kept having these repeated thoughts. I didn't have trust. I didn't have faith. I didn't have hope. I didn't have anything that I have right now that I've developed within myself. Claire, my puppy. But anyways, with that being said, I took my past relationship. Once I realized that through my journey of healing from them, I needed to understand that they were there actually to strengthen me, okay, on the soul essence and experience, and the physical. So I could show up for you today and show you how I did it. So with honoring and releasing, once I realized, the inner child wound is in everyone. And I work with the divine, so with the essence. So I took my past relationships that hurt me, that wounded me, and I reviewed them. I reviewed them until I felt they were released and honored, with forgiveness. And it wasn't that I was to forgive the ones that hurt me. Yes, I did forgive, because in return, I want to forgive myself for not knowing that we all carry this distorted perception of energy of the masculine and feminine. And it was because of what we chose on to take into our own relationships by watching our parents and how they communicated and reacted in their marriage. Okay. So you have a choice, and I'm here to show you that you have a choice to choose to be different. So I'm not above you and I'm not below you. I chose the middle path. I chose to stop repeating the cycle and the habits and the patterns of these karmic, toxic relationships. And yes, they were this, but I was also this. Okay. I was not broken. I just needed to become aware that everything that caused a conflict of communication or an action in my life was by my own thoughts and my own feelings, and where it was my inner child wounds. It was the mental and emotional conflict. So my purpose and my mission is to show you this. And I love what I do. I wouldn't do anything else. So I'm using my own experiences to invite you to embrace your own in a different perception and perspective. I did write notes, but I'm a channel to source of my higher self, my authenticity, and all my experiences, which were very logical and practical. I mean, it was my human experience. Now it's versus my soul essence, and who I truly am is my authentic self. I love myself. I trust myself. I don't look outside myself for love. When I'm not receiving the love, I give to myself and I fill my own cup up. And so, yeah, it stems from the subconscious inner child wounds. And we take this on and we keep teaching it and teaching it and teaching it. So our children it's 7 generations before us right now. So when you come to this video, it's a timeless video. And if you are here, it is perfect for you right now. Or you wouldn't have been guided by your own soul essence to show up for yourself. So what the world needs now is to know that you've never been back. All right. Let's just say held back. It's been held back. And now you get this opportunity when you come here to take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. In your own life. So I will start with love. I will start with relationships because that's where the main issue was for me. Okay. And it was how I thought of the relationship, how I communicated in the relationship with myself and to myself and to my partners, and then how I acted. Okay. So now that we're doing this video, you're going to know you have a choice to think differently, feel differently, and act differently when this arises in your current situation. So if we're talking about a partner, right? How I was told to resonate with my current partner after releasing and honoring and understanding from a different perspective and perception of my past relationship, that it was a repeated habit and pattern and belief system that I kept doing and creating. And I needed to first look within, and I looked within and I said, okay, I see it. All right. I'm aware of it. I am going to do this work consciously. It's not something you want to do through your subconscious. Okay. Although you will learn that what's in front of you from your current partner, if they're expressing fear and angry and jealousy, they're afraid to be intimate, this is a wound. This is an inner child wound. And you have a choice to stay wounded and reflect it back, or you have a choice to stay in observation, feeling emotion, compassion, and not judging your partner. Okay. So you're going to become an observer of how this person communicates. All right. And if it is in the fear-based energies and it's hurtful, you're going to want to go within and check yourself, because you're going to automatically out of your own inner child wound, you're going to respond and react different or the same way. You're going to cause more conflict, all right, instead of resolution. So this is really important in your relationship. So what I took from my current relationship, and Source told me this, I want you to don't pay attention to what he says, but watch his actions. Okay. I'm like, you're kind of both out there. So, okay. But the reason he said watch his, or don't pay attention to what he says, because what he says is only going to reflect my wound back, right? And I'm going to respond in the same way with conflict, no resolution. So I built that. All right. It was there to strengthen me my healing my own divine feminine energy, because this is what my mom did. All right. My dad and my mom, what I learned to take into my own relationships and made it my own belief then was that this is the only way. Okay. I have to be defensive. I need to fight or flight, right? So it's the runner and the chaser game. Instead, you want to stand. You want to stand in your own power, in your own truth, express your feelings, and not hold back. However, you're going to do it feeling emotion, compassion, and not judgment. And we need to do this more with intention. Okay. And that's how we invite in more of the soul's essence of unconditional love. We can come from a place of understanding better now that, okay, my partner is wounded right now, and I'm going to offer, hey, I'm here for you if you want to talk about it. If you know your partner, you want to do this. You want to take a step back and come into your own essence of unconditional love for yourself, what you teach yourself, how to love yourself and be yourself and trust yourself. You come from a new way of approaching your partner. And this wasn't always, okay. Yeah. I had some time with my partner where I did react and I did reflect my wound back to him, and it just got heavier on me, and then this way and this. But we got through it. And you can too. So let's say your partner is in this fear-based energy of the wound, and he's complaining about everything. But in yourself that you now have this choice to step back and feeling right now. Don't conform, meaning don't try to stay neutral, but offer compassion and kindness and love, right? When you do this, you stay in alignment with who you truly are, the unconditional love that you get to give yourself, all right? The self-discernment, all right? And it's also, you're not conforming to your partner's anger or jealousy issues or power struggle, let's just call it. And this is what every relationship teaches us, no matter who it is or where it is. It can be your own parent, it can be your own child. You get to step back and go within and say, you know what? I'm just going to not react. You get to choose not to react to this and come from a place of compassion. And now that I know that from my past relationships, that I felt like a failure. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I was the perfect partner. All I had to know is, hey, he's perfect too. Just don't focus on what's not perfect, right? When you focus on what the imperfection, you're only going to respond, or you're going to receive more of the imperfection. So you want to uplift and empower and inspire your partner the best way you know how. My dogs are playing. To the best of your ability. And if you are still working from the inner child wound, the subconscious, the ego mind is only seeing the mental space. You get to express your feelings differently and with love. And you need to do this with yourself first and foremost before you can even think of doing it with your partner. So it becomes a practice. It becomes a daily practice, a self-discipline. I've learned with working with the elements, crystals like water, earth, fire, air, and ether. So ether is the energy and of everybody else's energy that we allow into our space. And we can shield that. Okay, we can. So by healing and aligning within yourself first and foremost, you learn the self-discipline. You learn to observe and not be reaction right away. You'll be able to take a step back, and you can change any relationship like this. Okay. And this also leads you to your own ability and power to manifest through unconditional love. And it starts with the self-alignment. So that is my experience. He can go to work. Okay. Well, first and foremost, I want to tell you what not to do is, okay, you might be awakened, and this is a label too. You might be more aware of consciously what you're doing on your own spiritual level. Push that on your partner. Okay. Don't push that on your partner. I did this. I thought, man, if I'm here, oh man, if he's here. And I didn't, even though I didn't know what the outcome was going to be, I still felt the soul urge and nudge to stay in alignment with unconditional love. And he was so negative where sometimes I did react. I was like, fuck, you don't have enough yet, you know? and that was me. Okay, that was me. So I had to reflect, and I had to understand that that was me reacting to his wound, right? We don't want to do that. And he had a job, and I'm doing this. So I thought, well, look, this ain't the same. I mean, I want to attract like-minded people, relationships, even love, just as I am. And that was me judging, comparing that his divine timing and his experience in soul's essence. It was me not seeing that. Now that I see that, I get to reflect. I always reflect, like, hey, honey, how was your day? Even if he doesn't ask me how mine is, it's okay. I don't need self-approval because I know how my day was. I get to offer compassion and love to my partner and say, how was yours? And if it was shitty, and sometimes you want him to go ahead and speak first, okay, or her. No gender base here at Goddess-of-love-healings. All right, the soul has no gender base because you are the feminine face of God and the masculine face of God. And yes, you're going to hear that here. You're going to hear God, universe, Jesus Christ, Holy Trinity, all that. So what I did was I built this course on the holy grail of spiritual or personal spiritual development. And you might want to check it out. So if you're interested, just leave it in the comments. But and I'll send you a link. I haven't filled in the description box for this video yet, but I love showing up and I love sharing my experiences. So once I did this, everything outside of me started to change and shift. And I was like, wow, whoa, it's like magic of the universe. But these are your blessings from your soul essence. Okay, so it's about learning your lessons and being blessed in return, and not doing it to be blessed, but just doing it consciously because you're fed up. You're fed up with being in relationships that are toxic and no longer serve you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and as well as spiritually. And I'm going to make more videos individually. Okay, we'll talk about the mental, the emotional, and the physical, but right now, today's video is about healing the divine feminine energy. And if you're a masculine in the physical body, you also have a feminine energy. Okay, you don't have a womb, but you have an energy. Okay, so it stores distorted energy that you took on unconsciously or consciously, choosing to take on it. And you can choose to take on it, you know. And then I learned that more of me minding my own business, like when it comes to my partner's children, I used to always have to be in it. And that was me wanting to help. I just wanted to help. And unconsciously, my higher self and my soul essence was like, you know, you really should just mind your business. And they showed me the unconscious is about embracing the lesson and saying, you know, if you need me, I'm here. You know, if you can resonate with your partner, if not, leave it alone, because it's just going to come back in your children. All right. It where energy goes, it flows. It has to return back to you. So I always show people how to be mindful of their thoughts in the present moment, because, and I wrote this, you want to be mindful of your own thoughts because they create in your situation, and they can get worse or you can invite them to get better. So, yeah, let's think of just give me a second. Cleanse my energy. So I'm going to make a video about how to align with your own chakra system, right? Very important to clear out any distorted energies in the chakras, starting from the root up to the crown. So the first 7 chakras, the root would be red, and this is based around your finances, how you feel safe in your body, in the world. The sacral is the second one, and it is orange. And this is your sexual energy. This is around how your intimacy, how you are intimate with your partner or not intimate with your partner issues. It's about your creative energy and your flow, right? It's about your prosperity, your abundance, and how you can create and flow with your creative energy, right? And then we have the power center, which is yellow. This is a solar plexus. It's above your belly button. Oh, and the sacral is below the belly button. The solar plexus is about feeling powerless or empowered, right? It tells you, your body tells you these things when you learn to connect to your chakra system. And the heart chakra is about healing from past lives, karmic relationship situations, as well as the present. It's about more healing of self-love, coming into the self, into your divine essence, feminine and masculine. And then we have the higher heart, which is the thymus gland, which is connected to the heart and the throat chakra. To be able to speak with love, with compassion, with truth, with honesty, with integrity, with grace, right? It's and then your next is your throat chakra. Is also about speaking with confidence and with clearly communicating how you feel in each present moment and situation, right? With not feeling guilty or shame to be able to speak how you feel. It's not being apologetic. You know, don't apologize for how you feel and how you want to communicate to this person, place, or thing, right? And then we have the third eye, which is the the all-knowing, the all-seeing eye of discernment and observation, right? It's not seeing only with the human aspects of the self or the world. It's being able to embrace the beauty and the nature of essence of who you are, of how the world is ran, and be able to see the illusion from reality. The crown chakra is the connection to the source, right? To God, to the universe, all that is, Gaia, right? We also connect with Gaia through our heart chakra when we consciously choose to connect to her and ground our root. There's so many chakras, but we're going to focus on just the 7. Okay. So yeah, it's, then you have a chakra above your crown chakra, which is your galactic star chakra. And this is connected to your higher self, your inner being, the essence, your own soul essence. Okay. I can show you all this. This is why I'm here. This is my experience. And I completely can empathize and feel emotion and compassion and not judge your situation, because it ain't just this current life that I brought in to learn lessons. It was past lives. So most, if you want to get on a Zoom meeting with me for 40 minutes, I'm allowing you to express your current situation or problem or issue, whatever you want to call it, in which area you want to work in. Lucky, my dogs. So yeah, there's Zoom. I also have a website at https:// Goddess-of-love-healings.com. And I say, I'm also creating a course that's called, I might have mentioned this. I don't know why I did the other video, so I'm going to do it anyway. I'm creating, I got a cardinal. I'm creating a course that is called The Holy Grail of Personal Spiritual Development. And this will show you how I got there, how you will get there. And you're also going to add your own intuitive hits and guidance, right? You're going to learn how to open up, say yes to your intuition, to your higher self, to your soul essence, to lead you. You're going to also embrace your ego, all aspects of all of your past life, up to your current situations and experiences. You're going to honor and release with forgiveness, and it deserves the forgiveness. First and foremost, to yourself and to those who've hurt you, or consciously or unconsciously. So many different things you're going to be learning that I can show you. So yeah, this is what I represent. This is only a picture of energy. There's no flesh here. First and foremost, you need to understand that you are a soul essence before you are your physical body. And this is how we heal our minds, our emotions that are trapped and we don't express. Okay. This is how we heal. This is how it works. So let's see. So this was my experience. I've took all my past relationships, all my past pain, and I turn it into my personal power. And you will also learn to do that for yourself, even in your current situation, or situations moving forward. You're always going to have the tools, the tricks, and by no means take this so seriously. It is about learning the lesson and being blessed by your soul essence right? And you become the master of your own physical reality and your spiritual, whatever you want to call it, or whatever your belief is. I'm not here to change that. I totally embrace where you're at as a divine feminine and masculine energy that has came back to its authenticity and soul essence. So yeah, you don't no longer need the mirror if you want to keep mirroring back your subconscious habits, patterns, and belief systems and your inner child wound. Go ahead. If not, leave me a comment. Email me at igniteyoursoul1122@gmail.com. Check out my website at https://goddess-of-love-healings with an s.com. Okay. All my prices are there. Everything is on the website. I also have a on a what do you call it? On a downloadable disc, or not disc, but oh geez, I can't think of what it's called right now. Goes into your laptop, flash drive. Thank you, Spirit. On your flash drive, or on a flash drive, is a full course. Even a kid can do it. Is learn about how to learn about energy, what it means, how it responds to others, and in your own situations. Jam-packed. It is definitely something you want to invest in. And those are $88 right now. And you can find them on, you can find me on Google too, Goddess Love Healings. And on the website, I do have the flash drive, sorry. Yeah, so even a human in alignment can, mess things up. But yeah, so I got lots of things to offer you and how to better align with your own soul essence of your divine feminine and masculine energy. I just had someone message me last night. What is love healing? And I was like, what? So it just kind of stunned me. It was just a message on Messenger. It wasn't like through an email or my business or anything like that. So, but I'm going to definitely send them this video. So I thank you all for being who you are, where you're at currently right now in your life, because without you being where you're at, I can't show you how I got out of that. And I've been there. What else do I want to say? So I can totally empathize with where you're at. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. You're probably laughing at me. But yeah, it's like, let's get you out of this victim mentality. You ain't lack or limited in no way, shape, or form. And I'm here to show you that. I manifest everything. I manifest love. I manifest it with being it first and foremost. I manifest my prosperity, my abundance, my clients, my everything. And it takes the inner work to do so. Or you can choose to keep working hard for the money or the love or the career or the family to accept you the way you are. So, yeah, I think that's about it. I was talking about my course, and I don't have in front of me right now. I will put it in the description box, the link for it. Let's see what else. Yeah. So everything I do is through source, all that is energy. What I've done for my own life, I can show you how to do with yours. And it's really about, embracing who you are with self-acceptance and forgiving yourself for not knowing that you had other options or choices. And it's really important to know that you can care. You can care about others, but with discernment and what you take on as someone else's energy outside of you. Brings your energy down. Okay. So we want to uplift, empower, inspire our partner, the best way we know how. We want to learn to be intimate with ourselves and know what that even means, because I know a lot of parents may not have shown you that. They thought sex was dirty or to be ashamed of it and whatnot and the other thing. So yeah, Zoom 40-minute call. Leave it in the Ignite Your Soul 1122@gmail.com. If you want to set that up, I will send you a link and a time, and it will obviously be online. I do personal. I it's at home. Okay. Business is open always, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Never message me directly or call me directly. I will not answer. I will not respond. Email me. Check out the website. If you want to learn just about energy, there is the flash drive, $88. I'm going to keep it at that price because I don't want anybody to not learn. Okay. This is how we stay healthy in our minds. We want to learn. We embrace learning. We embrace learning our challenges. We embrace our challenges with love and compassion, self-compassion, most importantly. And that's how we get through it and get past it. So if you come to this video, it is timeless. It is perfect for you right now. So yeah, let's embrace all aspects of your self-image that is right now. Okay. And with that being said, what else? Basically, I just talked about the love, but it all works in work, career, your finances, your faith. I don't care what it is, whatever it is, your children. All right. It works. And you're going to learn how to put your own tips and tricks and tools in with mine, because we all can manifest. We can all do it consciously, or we can keep doing it through the subconscious or the unconscious part of us and invite in the superconscious, which is the divine soul essence. And I'm going to leave it with that. So yeah, love you all, wherever you're from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Leave me a message to where you're currently at in your situation. So yeah, I am going to get out of here and not hold you up. Love and light. Bye.